The sea is older than every map we have ever drawn, older than kingdoms, older than myths, older than the names we give it. And the sea remembers. It remembers every ship that tried to tame it, every captain who dared to command it, every scream swallowed beneath its surface. But remembering does not mean speaking. Most of the time, the sea remains silent, cold, patient, watching, waiting. Welcome aboard. This is Captain Levent's channel, where forgotten waters rise again, where vanished ships take shape, and where the past returns with the weight of the deep. Tonight, our journey begins in the darkest corner of the Mediterranean, the Levant Sea, a place feared by sailors for centuries, a place where storms rise without wind, a place where compasses tremble, as if afraid to point the way. Our tale begins in the winter of 1790 December. The Ottoman Empire ruled vast seas with pride, its fleet stretching from the Adriatic to the Red Sea. Yet there's one ship whose fate was so strange, so unsettling, that it was quietly removed from the imperial records, buried, erased, as if pretending it never existed would keep its shadow from returning. But shadows have long memories, and the sea remembers them all. The frigate was named Nibarir, a 38-cannon vessel, crewed by 300 men, sailors hardened by storms, battles, and the brutal life of the open sea. Its mission was ordinary: sail from Istanbul to Rhodes and then to Alexandria, delivering sealed imperial cargo. But nothing about this voyage would be ordinary. Before the ship even left port, rumors drifted like smoke between the crew. Young sailors whispered of chains dragging under the hull at night. Deckhands heard footsteps when no one was on duty. Veterans, men who had survived sieges, hurricanes, and pirate ambushes, remained silent, not because they didn't believe the rumors, but because they did. For weeks before departure, the ship seemed to resist the crew. Ropes frayed for no reason. Oil lamps flickered even without wind, and at least 10 sailors requested transfers, claiming they had uneasy dreams. One of them swore he woke up to the smell of seawater in his lungs, as if drowning in his sleep. The captain denied all requests. The ship would sail. Captain Salih Rees was a man of discipline, cold, strict, feared. He believed fate belonged to those who commanded it. He once said, "I may lose a storm, but I will never lose a man." He did not know yet that the sea would soon take that promise from him and break it. The frigate left Istanbul at dawn, disappearing into winter fog like a ghost returning home. The journey to Rhodes was uneventful. Calm waves, clear skies, steady winds. But every night, the crew complained of a strange silence. Not ordinary silence, a deeper silence, a pressure, as if something enormous lay beneath the surface, listening, waiting. On the 4th night after Rhodes, a quartermaster reported hearing a bell ring below deck. But there was no bell below deck, only the cargo hold. On the 7th night, a sailor was found gripping the rail, staring into the black water with wide, unblinking eyes. When they pulled him away, he whispered, "There's something under us." He died the next morning. No wounds, no illness, just death. By December 18th, the ship had reached the waters southwest of Cyprus. Weather calm, visibility clear. Everything normal. A Maltese merchant ship spotted the Ottoman frigate that afternoon. They reported that its sails were full, but no crew could be seen on deck. Not a wave, not a signal. Just a silent ship cutting across the water like a shadow trying to outrun daylight. That was the last time anyone saw Umaya Nibaria lived out at sunset. Clouds gathered without warning. A winter storm struck violently, lightning without thunder, waves without wind. One sailor on a nearby vessel described the sky as watching us. Another swore he saw a second shadow beneath the Ottoman ship, as if the sea itself opened a mouth. By dawn, the storm had vanished. Not faded, vanished. And the frigate was gone. No debris, no bodies, nothing. The sea had taken the ship as if it had never existed. Months later, strange rumors began to surface. A Greek fisherman claimed he saw a torn Ottoman sail drifting in fog. Another report described a faint bell ringing at night, always at the same hour, always muffled, as if ringing from beneath the water. Then, an anonymous package arrived at the Imperial Palace in Istanbul. Inside, a worn logbook, the captain's log. The final entry was brief, terrifyingly brief. The sea is too quiet tonight. A shadow moves across the sails. The crew does not sleep. They listen. If we vanish before sunrise, the storm will not be the cause. No explanation. No survivors. Only silence centuries past. Historians debated. Divers searched and found nothing. Then, in 2024, satellite scanning detected an anomaly 190 kilometers southwest of Cyprus. A long structure buried under silt, non-metallic, decayed. The size matched a frigate, but something about the shape was wrong. Too twisted, as if crushed by pressure far beyond natural limits. As if the sea did not sink it but swallowed it. Experts offered theories. A whirlpool, a methane explosion, a pirate ambush gone wrong. But none could explain the logbook. None could explain the phantom sail. None could explain the bell that still rings on certain winter nights, heard by sailors who cross that cursed region. Some believe the ship is still moving in the deep, its crew trapped in an endless, silent voyage. And some whisper that the ship was never taken by nature but claimed by something ancient, something older than empires, older than the sea itself. Tonight, we close the file on the Ottoman frigate lost in 1790. But the sea is vast, and its memory is endless. Until our next voyage, may your bow be clear, and your rudder find its path. May your bow stay true, and your helm stay steady.